process of the water district through the study and debate and vetting through city council. So I don't think there has been a lot of education about the water district, so let me just take my few minutes to talk about that. What is the Greater Cincinnati Water Works? The Greater Cincinnati Water Works is a city department. It's a municipally owned city water utility. We serve about 1.2 million consumers. We serve a service area of 811 square miles, and 78 of those square miles are located within the city of Cincinnati. It's the oldest public utility in the state of Ohio. It has a long, proud tradition. It is an internationally known water utility for many reasons, and a lot of those reasons is because of the planning that went on over many years with the Water Works. The Water Works really did grow up with the city of Cincinnati, and I do speeches on history of the Water Works and actually city hall tours too, but I don't want to get into that because that takes away too much time. But it is a very, we should all feel proud in our community to have the Water Works as our utility. What people want out of their water utility is they want safe, quality water. They want reliable service. You want to know that when you turn the tap on, the water's going to be there, it's going to be safe to drink, that people are paying attention to that, and we really do. And they want it at an affordable cost. Rates for water in our area, the area the Greater Cincinnati Water Works serves, are among the lowest in the region. And the reason that is because we've had a policy probably over the last, well, really since the 1920s, to be completely honest, of expanding services beyond the city of Cincinnati. So we contract with 50 communities to provide water to them. There are fixed costs associated with utility. You know, most of the infrastructure is under the ground. So right here on Sycamore, we have a water main that was installed in 1888, and it still works. It's a 10-inch main. But most of the water mains downtown and really around this building are younger than 40 years old. So we're constantly replacing and maintaining water main, and of course it takes a lot of technology to keep up with the latest treatment trends and a lot of electricity to run water utilities. So why consider, so we've had this policy of expansion so that we can keep those costs low. You spread it over a larger customer base. I don't think it's any secret that the population of the city of Cincinnati and the population of Hamilton County have been declining, and with that population decline and with just the number of people in households declining, that water consumption has declined. So the reason that we're able to keep those rates low, and the latest example of that is in 2003 when we dug the water main under the Ohio River. Once again, there was an original main dug under the Ohio water because our intake is on the Kentucky side, across from California, neighborhood of California on Kellogg Avenue. Water comes in on the Kentucky side because of the channel. But we dug another main over there so that we could provide service to the counties of Boone County, and the city of Florence contracted with Water Works. And that really has kept our rates since 2003 to be very low because they take a lot of water and we sell them water wholesale. So why a water district? Well, there are limits for municipally owned water utilities in terms of how far you can expand under state law. But in their wisdom, the state of Ohio designed another mechanism under Ohio Revised Code 6119 as to how expansion could occur under a governance structure known as a water district. I want to say just right off, I think there's room for a lot of public debate on a water district, and that will occur through the process. But one thing, if there has been any misinformation, and it has been about this situation of privatization. A water district is not a private company. In no way, shape, or form. It is absolutely a public governmental entity. It is an independent governmental entity. It is run by public employees. The stakeholders are the same stakeholders as the stakeholders are now, which are the ratepayers. All of the money for the water utility, even now under the City of Cincinnati, the revenues garnered from the sale of water all go back into the water system. So the City of Cincinnati does not use revenue generated from the water works to pay for police officers or fire or trash pickup. In the same way with the water district, all the revenues garnered from a water district would go back to the ratepayers. But under a water district, the utility would be able to expand into other areas to spread those costs, other geographical areas, working with other partners, other water utilities, similar to what we did with the City of Mason when we took over the operation of the City of Mason in 2000. So we provide all the water, we do all the metering.